package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a package in the mail. A new title for one of my favourite systems, which is none other than the MSX. Packaged very well. Might need my trusty packing knife. So, good old packing knife. Good sharpen. Well, I can't complain about wrapping. Okay. Now I have the other one of these so it's from Firebird for the MSX, and it's a collection of adventure games. And this particular collection is a sci-fi one. I don't think I've ever played any of them, and it's Silicon Dreams. So it includes Snowball, Return to Eden, and The Worm in Paradise. It's in this special collector's box set. And they are text adventures, but they do have graphics as well. Oh, and we look like we've got everything in the box. So there's a Rainbird hint request form, the manual, which is a novella and play guide, and the 3 games, each on an individual tape, and they look in pretty good condition. Looks like it hasn't really been played with. The manual looks like it hasn't been leafed through. There's no pictures in the manual, but there's lots of text and loading. It's a generic manual, but it's got all the separate instructions for the different systems. This came out for quite a few different systems. We've got Amstrad, a couple of those, Apple II, Amiga, Mac, Atari ST, Atari XE, Commodore 64 and 128 mode as well, IBM PC, MSX 64K, Sinclair QL, Spectrum 48K and a Spectrum 128K. So they brought out lots of different versions of these. But I do have the other one, which is called Night Orc, in my collection. So this sort of completes this. I don't know. I've just got this vague memory that there was a third one. I need to go look that up and see whether there is a third one out there, and whether it was brought out for the MSX. I really do like the nice, packaging of the Rainbird titles. Very nice, solid, good quality box. So very pleased to add this to the collection. So what I'll do, I'll load up each of the games and we'll do a quick play. Obviously I'm not going to get very far. They are an adventure game, so you need to work your way through, but at least we can load them up, just have a bit of a look at what the graphics are like, and I can stumble my way through the first couple of scenarios and show you guys what they're like on the MSX. Alright, let's go do that now. Right, here we go with Snowball, the first in this Silicon Dreams collection. As usual with a lot of these UK based titles, would not load on my MSX2. Probably would have had a trouble loading on my Spectravideo Express maybe. You can disable this basic, but getting it to detect, it uses more than 32K, so a lot of the UK publishers didn't pay attention to the developer documentation on how you detect where the next 32K of RAM is and which bank it's in. Luckily, my Pioneer PX7, which actually only comes with 32K but has a 32K expansion cartridge, seems to work for just about every title I try. So where that cartridge puts the memory must be in the spot that these guys assume it's in. Alright, so it fires up. Just a bit of text to start with. I haven't done anything yet. tile system instructions. It is dark. You cannot see. Oops. Padding block. Well, there we go. Could you elaborate? Now, this keyboard does need a little bit of clean, so I apologise in advance. There we go. Now, Spongeline Coffin, and basically I believe we are in deep sleep on a spaceship. Is out. So what do we want to do? We want to go out. So you use 1 and 2 word instructions, and it actually doesn't. So there we go. See, it's like a cryo tube. The coffin slides away. You are now on a blue mortuary. Besides a smooth ceramic slab, lights twinkle beside a trapdoor on the ceiling. Exit lead north and up. Well, let's go north. We'll come back to going up. And I said I'm really only just going to have a bit of a look around on each of these because it can take some considerable time to work out these games. So we're now at the entrance to a blue mortuary beside indicator lights and a control panel. Exits lead north through a door and south. Salmon panel. Indicator lights are red, black, white, black, black, black. The panel has 10 buttons. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, grey and white. So this is the sort of things that it's probably a good idea to write some notes down, as we'll need to figure something out later. If we just look, that should give us our thing. So we'll go north through the door. You bump your nose on the door. Oh, so we've got to actually open the door. So we need to. I've forgotten. You can do shortcuts for the words. You've just got to figure out what they are. Renault has 10 buttons. So anyway, the detail lights are red, black, white, black, black, black. Right. So the third one. So let's press the red button, I suppose. Indicator lights flicker. Red, black, white, black. We'll just have to do a puzzle. Okay. I'm going to bomb out. We're going to go back here. And let's climb up. Too high to reach unless you stand on something. Oops. Stand on a table. Or is it a slab? There's a faint mechanical noise. Something's probably coming. Let's go north again. Back to the control panel. You hear a quiet clanking. I reckon we're running out of time to get out of this room and be discovered. Outside, yes. Oops. Red, black, white, black, black, white. Clanking sound comes from outside. Maybe you'll let us out.
not go into its vast bulk splits, and a hypo lashes out, I reckon. Sorry, you seem to be dead. You scored 50 out of 1,000. So I told you I wouldn't last very long. Alright, they are excellent games. I also realised I actually have the Atari ST version of these as well. Let's try Return to Eden. Back shortly. Right, so here we go with part 2. So this is Return to Eden. So welcome to Return to Eden, the second of the Silicon Dreams. After your rescue of the Snowball starship, well, yeah, we haven't done that. You were astonished to learn that the crew had seen fire damage. Let's have a look. Oh, she chopped that, didn't it? You are in the control room of a crashed stratoglider. A vision screen shows the strange plants on Eden. I think I was supposed to not press enter there, maybe press space. There is an opening behind you. Yeah, we'll work that out. The parsers in these ones are actually quite advanced, and they can usually get what you mean in the context of what they're doing. You are beside a stratoglider in a meadow of strange, bright flowers. A warm breeze wafts gently through the long grass. So I could probably, yeah. I'm going to go good old north. Wandering through dancing butterflies. I think look just does the, yeah. North again. Ha, okay. South. Yeah, so we've already got a loop thing to the north. We're lucky that we got back to our original thing here. Wandering over the plain. The graphics are quite good for still wandering over the plain. Go north again. Now we're back to the stratoglider. So going north or south twice, you probably need to do a different direction after you do one thing, and I reckon that's going to be the same no matter which way we go. On a huge molehill. The ground is very soft. Alright, dig. You dig into the molehill and find a passage leading down. Awesome. So down. You are inside the molehill. Probably don't have any light, do we? I think that's just going to say inside the molehill. Oh, hang on. Kimberly, you are guilty of hijacking and murder. Your sentence will now be carried out. That doesn't sound good, does it? We're probably running out of time to get somewhere. Yeah, we can't move them. So if we go out. Oh, it's probably up. So that was east, wasn't it? Yes. Once again, these games really do require complete dedication and you drawing a map as you go. Pressing through the fluid gas. Fire explodes through the sky. The Snowball has turned its engines towards you. You're dead. You scored 0 out of 1,000. At least we scored something last time. But once again, these games can get very frustrating as you try and work your way through. Alright, let's load up the last chapter and have a quick look. Alright, here's the final part. So, welcome to the Worm in Paradise, the last of the Silicon Dreams. So you can RAM save. Yeah. Press the space bar this time. Okay, predicted by a high wall up. Flowers climb, bright butterflies flutter on the balmy breeze, and skylarks sing overhead. Exits are east and south. You can see a bench. Sit. bench. You are sitting on the bench. A pelican flies by overhead. Stand. South. Okay, didn't need to. You are beside the neat beds of flowers. Seed packet perfect, which line the west wall. Exits are north to where we were, east and south. Alright, let's go east. Variety. See if we can last more than a couple of screens this time for our final one. Just nice seeing some of the pictures. It's actually very interesting, you know, how they store these in such little space too, and they're quite colourful. So you're on a beautiful lawn in the centre of the Paradise Garden. Exits are north, east, south and west. You can see a tree. Oh, let's climb the tree then. Tree trunk is too smooth. Oh, sport. Right, you're at a door in the garden wall. An arch of beautiful roses spells out the word exit in the flowers, but the door is mysteriously locked. Exits are north, south, east, so we can't go through there. Right, let's go north. A cricket chirps happily in the distance. That's time passing. So you're in the northeast corner of the garden, where fragrant herbs cluster against the wall. Exits are south and west. We'll go along the wall then. You're in a tidy alpine garden south of the wall, with narrow brick paths winding between thousands of heather mounds and lichen-covered boulders. Exits are east, south and west. So we go left, right, back into the centre. So we want to keep on going along the wall. So northwest corner of the garden, paradise protected by a high wall up which flowers climb. Bright butterflies flutter, and exits are east and south. You can see a bench. We're back to the oh, I see, we're back there. Okay, so I want to go south. This is the next bit of flowers, so we want to go south again. So it's got a multi thing going there, so you don't have to wait for the pictures to render. Meandering path following the brick wall around the southwest corner of the garden. I'm probably going to have to climb the wall somewhere here, I think. You're on a fragrant forest lawn beside the garden wall. Exits are north, east and west. Greenwood trees. Let's try the climbing a tree again. Oh. Not having much luck here, are we? We're at the door again. Better start looking at things, hadn't we? An apple tree, though not a prolific variety, it is about 6 metres high, with the lowest branches 3 metres up. Hanging from the tree is an apple. Good. Apple. Out of reach. Right, okay. You have to bear with me here. I'm not very... So we're back to where we started again. Climb wall. Go north again, we'll go from that bench. I'm just trying a few things here. Yeah, okay. Oh. Alright, so I'm sure this is about as exciting as watching paint dry, watching me try and work my way through this game. I don't think I'm going to get killed anytime hurry and figure this out just now, but as you can see, lovely games, great pretty much on every system that they were brought out for. I do have the Atari ST versions, which I played a long time ago. I've probably actually only played Snowball, though, I will admit. And I would have played it on my Atari ST back in the day. You can save your progress on disc on those ones, which is a little bit more convenient. But great game, and a nice one. I do believe there are only the two for the MSX, but I'll stand to be corrected if anybody else knows of another one. So the other one I've got is called Nighthawk, and this one's Silicon Dreams. I do have some standalone. Well, I've got one standalone one. I just don't remember what the name of it is, but from the same adventure company, and that's particularly hard to come by. The adventure games, obviously, not everybody's cup of tea, so they made a few of them, but not everybody bought them. So if you're ever going to find old, almost new stock, like I believe this has been sitting in a shop for a very long time, that's where I found it, or you're not going to find them at all. So yeah, an interesting addition to the MSX collection. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.